Bob Maloney from IMA News over here at Web Fitness and MMA, and I'm here with Sean Brady, who is doing great, ready for camp. He's going to be fighting live on TV, Access TV coming up, but I want to talk about the division that he fights in right now. The welterweights are on fire. We got the big tournament going on in Bellator. We got Till versus Woodley in the UFC, and if you want to know who the best welterweight is, it's not up in UFC or Bellator right now. I'm sitting with him right here. The man is undefeated, 8-0 as a pro. It's just a matter of time till you're seeing him regularly fighting on TV and pay-per-view. So, Sean, I want to know how you feeling in camp. We'll talk about the fight a little bit, but how you feeling emotionally and physically? It's been a little bit since you've been in there. You got to be, ready to knock somebody out.
I'm feeling great. It's been a while since I've been in there. I was hoping to get on the Contender Series after my last fight, and that obviously didn't work out. So then I was getting ready for Ring of Combat. I did an entire 8-week training camp for that. I cut all my weight. I got down, and then unfortunately the fight was canceled. So I'm right back into another 6-week training camp. I'm halfway through it already. I'm 3 weeks out now, so I'm ready to fight. I'm in the best shape of my life, and I'm ready to just show everyone what I'm about.
Well, listen, when I was watching you, mature as an amateur, you had me so full because I always thought, man, this guy could take anybody down and get on top of him and mail him and finish the fight. He had to be a wrestler, and then when I found out you didn't have a wrestling background, I said, man, he's just a natural athlete. So it's your progression now. Do you feel that, how do you feel about your game? Do you feel like you have to work? Are you pretty even? Do you think you're striking? How do you feel about your overall game?
I think no one's even really seen my game yet. Everyone thinks I'm just a grappler, but if you're one of my teammates, I probably got one of the best striking in the room. I can strike with anybody, so I'm just waiting to be able to show that in a fight. Like I said, I fought Colton, and he was just trying to grapple the whole time, so I really didn't get to strike. But hopefully with this kid, he's a wrestler, and I'll be able to show off some of my striking I've been working on, so we'll see.
Well, listen, you're 8-0, Gillerbena's 5-0. Main event for a title coming up on September 14th in Atlantic City for Legacy Fighting Alliance. So you obviously are getting a chance to fight in front of national TV. So regardless of what happened in your last fight or not, you really got a great opportunity here. You get to show everybody out there, what the Sean Brady brings to the cage. So that's got to be a fantastic opportunity. You got to feel good inside. No, listen, you have to worry about the fight. You can't worry about being on TV. But let's face it, this is a business. You work so hard and put so much time and effort. You're selling tickets. You're collecting sponsorship money. You're doing your cardio. There's so much involved that people don't know that don't fight. There's so much behind the scenes. So it's got to be a great feeling that you're getting that opportunity to go out there. And like I said, but you can't concentrate on it. You got to concentrate on Urbina. Have you been able to do any studying on him?
Yeah, he's a tall wrestler from what I've seen. Like I said, he's 5-0. I don't think he's really fought anybody my level yet. So it's going to be a real test for him, and he's a tough kid, so it's going to be a test for me too. I'm training like he's the best fighter in the world, and that's how I always train. So I hope he's preparing the same way, because I'm coming ready to fight.
Well, listen, speaking of your training, I know, listen, you're well respected in the game. Everybody knows you are. You have several different places you hit besides Webb. Give some shout outs. I know you over at Webb, you also instruct at Grindhouse. Where else are you working out at?
I'm out of Daniel, Henzer Gracie Philly, Rami Elite, my Muay Thai. We have a new striking coach, John, down at Daniels I've been working with a lot, and then here. So I'm out of a few different places. Semper Fi, I still go up there and do jiu-jitsu a couple times a week, so I'm all over the place. I got Rich Polar for my strength and conditioning over in Cherry Hill, and then Sean Thompson at No Limit Gym. So I'm covering all aspects of the game.
Well, listen, you got some of the best welterweights in the area you're training with. You got Jonathan Webb, who UFC vet, who is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Your other teammate, Jeremiah Wells, just won the CES title. So you have some amazing training partners. Who's kicking your ass right now, getting you ready for the fight?
I got John, Mike Wilcox. He's a 185-pounder. I think he's one of the best 185ers around. He just hasn't got a chance to show it. We got up-and-coming amateurs, a couple black belts. All my jiu-jitsu guys down at Daniels. I'm training with the high-level black belts and brown belts every single day. So I'm more than prepared for this fight.
I'm excited, man, because like I said, it's going to be on. I'm going to have my DVR set so that I can watch it, and then I can also watch it again. I hope
it's going to be a good one. It's a stacked card. Like I said, Jonathan's fighting a guy I already fought, Tanner Sorrentino. So we haven't fought on the same card in like 2 years. So every time we fight on a card, it's usually a good night. So we're trying to keep that streak going.
All right. Well, listen. I know you have a lot of people in your life who are helping you, prepare outside of the cage. So before we go, I want to, give some shout outs to your sponsors. I know you have a beautiful woman at home that's very supportive. Give some shout outs. Give some love out. Who's going to be there cheering for you?
My whole family, Kristen, my girlfriend, my mom, my dad, all my teammates, Daniel Gracie, Jonathan Webb, Rami Ibrahim, John from down Daniels, Eat Clean Bro, All Max Nutrition, let me think of some other ones. Pure Spectrum, and just everyone who supports me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Tune in September 14th, Access TV for the main event, Sean Brady. It's a name out there that you're going to know for a long time because he's not just showing up to fight, he's showing up to win. He's going to make some noise. This guy, you're going to know who he is shortly if you don't already. Sean,
Thank you,
it's a
Bob.
pleasure, brother.
I
Great to see
appreciate
you.
it.